Hello. I think we're set for some very hot weather, which means I'm going to be in a foul temper and taking no prisoners. I've got to about sort of 20 degrees Celsius. After that, it's too hot, which is a shame because Indian friends and things, they just begin to warm up at that stage. It's a shame that we can't sort of meet on common ground. What news have I got for you? Oh, Morley's now finished school, and his friend and Ambrose and him got a little bit drunk, in fact quite a lot drunk really. And Ambrose, God bless him, was asleep on the sofa, so I took a series of drawings of him. So you're welcome, dear children, if ever you're in such a state that you need to be sorted out until you can see your mummy again. But I'll stop and draw you, because even though you look at the photos and go, it's all dark round his eyes. Why? I don't drink. I don't understand. Actually, that's not altogether dry. I had a small glass of rosé the other day, which is about the first in 5, 10, possibly even 15 years. It's horrible. I felt ghastly. Oh, Duncan the chicken. The chicks are now bigger than she is, but she'll still pick a fight to protect them with anybody, including Persephone and Edwina, which has really been a bad idea. I've had awful difficulties now. So every time they're horrible to them, I pour water on them. And so they've just learnt not to pick on her when I'm anywhere near with a pipe or a watering can. Why Duncan does this, I don't know. But she's been so hard. You know, they just push. That's what Duncan's doing at the moment. And so she gets badly beaten up and she runs off. And then she hides in her house. And then she comes out and goes, "Meh! Your mum's an elderberry and your dad's a worm." And so, of course, Persephone and Edwina go nuts and tell her off again. What else have we got? Crib sheet. Oh, yes. We've really lucky had new people booking in this week. And the phone started at 6. It was red hot at 8:30. And most of the places were booked by 9:30 and completely filled by the end of the day. But what was rather sweet, it's a bit humbling really, I'm not that good and it's a bit worrying. The weight of responsibility. I mean, I love my job. I love it. Absolutely love it. What is it they're hoping for? I'm not that good. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the new lot. Osmond and Mariah were being a bit neglected. They're 6 and 8. So Osmond was sitting we had the big desk. We had 3 lines going at once. And he decided he'd be in charge, as you do when you're 6. He's a bit of a Napoleon. And he was doing his math sheet. And then he decided to belch like a troll with a hangover. And with huge gusto, just as Rachel picked up the phone to answer. So this poor lady at the end was greeted by this tremendous belch. She says, "Hello, is that Sarah?" "Thank you, Osmond." Rachel was not happy about me. I can ride the waves, and God bless her, she booked a place for her child. I'm trying to think what else there is, really. Your crib sheet? I've got here, sort of don't self-congratulate. There must have been something that triggered that off at the time, but actually it's very important at this stage to practice not doing that. If you're doing well in mocks or anything, just let your light shine on its own. You don't need to bring out the bangs and the tinsel and things. Not least because if you pass the actual 11 plus, someone's going to break your jaw if you start congratulating at that moment. You just have to very modestly let it go, and I mean and that will then in time come out as natural born authority, and that's a prize worth having. I think that's about it really. Oh, daily math sheet. You've got to do the daily math sheet. The children have started doing it. It takes a month, 6 weeks, but it makes a huge difference. It really does. So get that going. You've still got time to make all the difference in the world. With the mocks we're doing at the moment, children are getting all the clever stuff right, and then it all goes wrong because they've not carried the one or something. and of 56 children, only one, I reckon, had a rock solid method of long division. How do you think you can show yourselves to be the intellectual elite in maths if you can't do long division? You've got to do it. Absolutely got to do it. But anyway, that's about it. Have a lovely weekend, and I hope the heat wave is kind to you. Bye bye.